Aubrey Plaza's deadpan delivery and enigmatic allure made her unannounced appearance on Saturday Night Live an instant highlight, injecting fresh chaos into a pre-recorded sketch that parroted the steamy, over-the-top world of prestige television. Teaming up with host Amy Poehler for The Hunting Wives Season 2 trailer, Plaza embodied the show's absurd premise, a blend of suburban intrigue, repressed desires, and high-caliber firepower. The segment, part of a packed episode celebrating female comedy powerhouses, had the Studio 8H crowd roaring, proving once again why Plaza remains a secret weapon in satirical comedy. The skit opened with a booming voiceover setting the tone. Millions of Americans tuned in for Season 1 of The Hunting Wives, the straight but lesbian horny Republican murder drama. And now it's back for more. This cheeky logline captured the essence. A satirical riff on shows like Big Little Lies or Desperate Housewives, but transplanted to a world of mimosa-fueled hunts and barely concealed tensions. Chloe Fineman starred as the wide-eyed newcomer stumbling into this den of polished predators, her entrance marked by a tentative knock on a sprawling Texas ranch door. Poehler, as the alpha hunting wife, greeted her in a plunging emerald gown that screamed Southern Gothic glamour, drawling, "Well, look what the cat dragged in." The line dripped with faux hospitality, instantly establishing the group's predatory dynamic. What followed was a montage of vignettes that escalated the ridiculousness. The wives clinking glasses in a gleaming kitchen, their laughter masking whispers of betrayal, outdoor escapades where designer camo met actual rifles, blending Thelma and Louise vibes with Duck Dynasty absurdity. Fake endorsements flashed on screen, amplifying the parody. People magazine gushed, "It's like Call Me by Your Name for women who shop at Bass Pro Shops," while the New York Times quipped, "A powder keg of estrogen and buckshot." These zingers nailed the skit's satirical edge, poking fun at how streaming giants package female-led thrillers as intellectual candy for the masses. The plot thickened with the promise of even crazier twists, courtesy of a new girl disrupting the pecking order. Enter Plaza, sauntering into frame with her trademark sunglasses perched on her nose, exuding California cool amid the group's pearl-clutching poise. "Hey ladies. I'm new here," she announced, sliding into a wicker chair as if she owned the veranda. "I just moved from California." Poehler's character, ever the gatekeeper, offered a mimosa with syrupy sweetness. "We're just making mimosas. Pull up a chair." Plaza's feigned innocence, "Oh, I've never made mimosas before," sparked Fineman's predatory tutorial, a slow-motion pour of champagne that devolved into innuendo-laden guidance. "Just take it slow." The scene built to a fever pitch as the wives formed a conga line behind the duo, wind machines tousling hair while a sultry soundtrack swelled. Questions flew. "Boyfriend?" "I don't have a boyfriend. I have a girlfriend," Plaza dropped, her delivery flat as a prairie horizon. The revelation hit like a misfired shot. The group recoiled, whipping out antique pistols in synchronized horror. The voiceover sealed the punchline, "The Hunting Wives Season 2. Don't watch it on a plane." Fade to black amid canned applause, leaving viewers in stitches at the explosive fusion of queer panic and Second Amendment fervor. Plaza's cameo was a masterclass in comedic restraint, her micro-expressions conveying volumes. A flicker of boredom during the mimosa ritual, a subtle eye roll at the group's pearl clutching. It's this understated menace that has defined her career, from the unhinged April Ludgate on Parks and Recreation to the feral force in Emily the Stranger. Collaborating with Poehler, her Parks colleague, felt like a full-circle moment, their chemistry crackling with insider shorthand. Poehler's bombastic energy, all wide gestures and exaggerated drawls, contrasted Plaza's laconic cool, creating a dynamic as potent as the skit's fictional firepower. The sketch's brilliance lay in its layered lampooning. It skewered the homogeneity of elevated dramas, where affluent white women wield trauma like accessories, while nodding to queer representations fraught evolution in mainstream media. The straight but lesbian descriptor hilariously captured the genre's wink-wink homoeroticism, and the Republican overlay added timely bite, evoking real-world hypocrisies around identity and armament. Fineman's newcomer provided relatable entry, her deer-in-headlights vibe mirroring audience bemusement at the wives' ritualistic weirdness. Behind the scenes, the production buzzed with alums' reunion energy. Poehler, returning as host, infused the episode with her improv pedigree, ad-libbing lines that kept castmates on their toes. Plaza's drop-in was a last-minute coup, her schedule cleared from the White Lotus press. Aubrey's the kind of performer who elevates everything with zero effort, a SNL insider later shared. The result? A viral clip that dominated social feeds, spawning memes of Plaza's girlfriend reveal synced to dramatic stings. For Plaza, the appearance reaffirmed her affinity for boundary-pushing humor. Post-Parks, she's leaned into roles that subvert expectations. The vengeful villainess in Child's Play, the chaotic influencer in Black Bear, always with that signature smirk. The Hunting Wives fit seamlessly, allowing her to lampoon tropes she knows intimately. "Satire's my comfort zone," she once said, crediting influences like Tina Fey and Kristen Wiig. This skit, in turn, showcased SNL's enduring knack for cultural autopsies, using absurdity to dissect the absurd. As the episode aired, reactions poured in. Laughs for the parody's precision, applause for the all-women ensemble's synergy. Plaza's line, "I have a girlfriend," became a quotable zinger, resonating in queer communities for its defiant casualness. In a landscape of scripted shock, the skit's organic hilarity reminded viewers why live-ish comedy thrives. Unpredictability, timing, and talents like Plaza who turn the mundane into mayhem. Ultimately, The Hunting Wives wasn't just a skit, it was a microfable on belonging's perils, delivered with Plaza's inimitable flair. As Season 2's fictional chaos loomed, one thing was clear. In comedy's wild hunt, Plaza always bags the biggest laugh.